Okay, missed the fact that the timer had gone up because I was busy fiddling with a sports score. Yeah. There we go. So, we're back with the old Outworlds 2, which you've been enjoying. Where last time we went in here and talked to the, I want to say mayor, but that's not what it is. What we got to do this...
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess.
Okay.
Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Oh, most. Okay. Thanks, guys. Gonna go over there, find a house. Ooh. How much actually money do we have? 922. So I can't actually afford anything. Get that. Oh, weapons. They got upgrades. Do some crafting in here. She just mentioned. Consumables, compact rounds. I think I got enough for now. No, no, you're there. Off work today because of election day. Okay. Enjoying the day off. Yes, I am back. See how long it lasts, but I'm here. Wanted. Dead or alive. Protectorate drone. Word and delivery. Who are you? Do you not want to talk to me? Where am I going? Oh, it's something about the coloured trim. Was it the red trim? Is it that one? House of red trim and rounded windows. This one. Red trim, rounded windows. Red trim, rounded windows. I'll open this door but not go straight in. Because it could be a trap now. No. Stealing things you don't... Right, I'm going to look at that later. Grab which. Look on things. Cigarette lighter. Welcome, subject DeVries. Messages. To... Subject welcome, okay. You are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 0630 tomorrow. I'm sure you don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole. No matter how seemingly small and insignificant their role may be. We expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious... Okay. To DeVries about pitchball incident. It's not unheard of for one to sustain injuries in the course of a spirited match of pitchball. Even ones as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. In my experience, however, virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence in sovereign's pride vodka. While there's an understandable misconception, such overindulgence does not demonstrate the subject's pride for their subservience to our sovereign. Actually, for you, in the short time you've been here, your work has been nothing but superlative, so this would not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries, be example to your fellow subjects, and put to one's... Okay. To Augustine DeVries, subject warning. Recent irregular behaviour has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not lay provoked by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment thanks to Sovereign, and incumbent on me to follow up on the report that you heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain this is but a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not allow it to happen again. Okay, important announcements. All subjects. Scourge of end-fetid capitalism has now come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of their own destruction. The invasion of had exasperated the rift anomaly which naturally occur in and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture ether further, sending invisible tangents all directions. This has been closed off. This has closed off the colony from out any support there may have been awaiting, but causes no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. It's your duty to resist sugared temptations. I've been struggling reading tonight. Process property promises and low quality goods. They're trying to subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them. Report your fellow subjects for collusion or weakness. Any subject caught with their products will be dealt with. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant has declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate, but they have chosen to do this while in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance. Okay.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Okay, gain access there. We've got healthy and kind of keys, tiny metal death pellets we purchased. Okay, Saboteur of Paradise. Yeah, we located the house. Take a look around. Town hall records. Yeah, we've covered everything here, yeah. Have a look around the back. Bypass shouldn't. Another bypass shouldn't. Doesn't look like there's anything interactive up here. Ah! It says it wants us to go in there. What am I missing? Use that. Ah! That's what I was missing. Secret door. Okay, compass, bracelet. Oh, didn't mean to do that. This tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged inside a liquid container. So attempt to disable it. Unfortunately, it's still producing a weak signal. Okay, messages. To Lockwood. Farewell. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Yes, I'm still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us. were decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear, and assure you that the death pact you have accused of us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. They've burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. Time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger at the end of the Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatisms? 6th chapter, the one with the other. I feel we're hurtling towards the same conclusion. Nothing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time in Paradise Island is over. Okay. How can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared the specifics with me. I mean, I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. Invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair. The last message is fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, get that void cereal, whatever it is you're planning, and please come to me before you do anything that cannot be undone. So to make you laugh, I'm holed up the old Order Chapel of all places, okay. Mission logs.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
Okay. Day 153.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
Okay, 182.
They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan.
She's having doubts.
Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
Did many of my colleagues lose themselves to obsession?
Oh, yeah? And how many of those colleagues went and blew up a space station on account of it? Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone.
Some things can't be.
Told myself, no point in judging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
Didn't realize she had that much of a
I
reputation.
thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Doesn't sound good. Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she
Right.
betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the order's numbers.
Don't know. Always ascribe to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions
Well,
from
she
a
went
bunch of
crazy
monks.
and blew up a space station. A surprise which hasn't been used to control and manipulate for
Done
eons.
some good too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Can agree more.
If only DeVries had shared in our good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Skill point available. Yeah. What we go for? Science? Medical hacking. Hacking maybe again. Do hacking again. Oh, got another one. 2 per level. Do a sneak. Think about. Yeah, sneak as well. Wait, seek assistance. Do some exploring and talking to people. Want to talk to me? No, you don't want to talk to me. I'm not stealing stuff off these people. Other than that. Wasn't there a bar or something?
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope.
Ectoplasm.
Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Between the two of us, I'd rage I'm a faster draw.
You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Unfleshly manifestation?
Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Ooh, could be interesting. Very certain I don't want to find out. Yep, he's right as well, isn't he? So I'll just... Probably whoever it is just didn't really get caught. Protectorate holdouts, maybe.
Or maybe this entity only had the strength to manifest but briefly on this mortal coil.
Oh, he thinks
Communication
it's a
would have proven
ghost.
Too difficult for a being of pure information.
Sorry, did you say being of pure information?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars yet, but it's one theory.
Requires science, requires medical. I'll go around, see if I can turn up anything.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Something's sparking there, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna leave it alone. Got mock apples. Yeah, this place is a map. Mess. Reminds me of the X-Men Evolution episode where Kitty Pryde phased back there to a mountain to get away from military who was chasing them. Alright, I don't remember that one off the top of my head, but maybe. I'll have that.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've
see
ended
that?
up.
Nope.
Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs, all by my lonesome. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have
Okay.
far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
A lot of work. It's just you in
I
here.
was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Nearly 2004 season. Of kids. I half remember the program, just not that episode. Curious, what's all this for?
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer.
Actual fertilizer.
I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
What's the use? What do you use it for?
Research mostly. Some wholesale. And as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Doesn't sound like it. The episode's called Joyride. I might check it out at some point. Okay,
Well,
just
I've got a
passing
lot
through.
left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Okay, I'll finish looking around first. Thank you. We're not going over there yet. Too much stuff to look at and possibly loot. Possibly not in here. Okay, so
This paradigm thing you people are always going on about. Does it really improve your life?
Oh, yes. The paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve.
I wonder if it would help me. Is it available in extra strength? Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
May the sovereign... have a profitable day!
Profitable day. Map. Mystified case of the mid-roader. Let's see what that is. Expect the group, but culprit stealing from the greenhouse must be somewhere nearby. Search for clues. Okay. Go this way. Searching for clues and picking up all the things. They're probably clues. Kind of in the middle of it. I thought I had a robot. Whee! Nope, didn't make it. Requires item. Scrap of paper. Messages. Contingencies. Did not think a cellar would be much use at first. Okay. Know where it were, and then I even heard it rumoured that the invaders attacked Paradise and might resolve in favour. Okay, so there's a cellar, so that might be where they're hiding. This week I haven't put the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. Third time I expect to be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient protection. Given how scattered I've felt, maybe that would be best kept waiting for someone to call me up. Combat, okay. Perhaps I'll write it down and put it in the refrigerator. Okay. Beagle Tart, Crab Witch. Did I pick anything up? Yep. Administrator's code, so that's what we needed for this. Access administrator controls. Conceal cellar. Okay, where's the cellar? Here. No, I think.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Apples? What are you talking about?
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
Actually, I'm still there upon you. Must have been you wearing spotted leaving the gatehouse then.
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
Maybe I should have left instead of sticking around to starve.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction,
Yeah, right.
nothing more.
Even the distraction can be fatal in the right moment.
If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
You should head upstairs, Trooper. I'm handling this.
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
You're really all brainwashed, aren't you?
Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet.
Yes, and that means you also wouldn't consider joining that chase. Observation.
I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign
Yeah,
a
calm down,
corporate
lady.
contract.
Let us know. Would you accept being prisoners of war then?
A generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign.
You leave me no choice here.
This was always going to end in blood.
I would have liked to have taken them in without... Not how I want it to go down.
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
I won't judge, tell me.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind.
Maybe, but
Like I
I
said,
doubt it.
Foolish.
Oh, really? Okay, that's not gonna work. Sounds like she was really special to you.
She was. Yeah. Well, that feels good to say aloud, even if it hurts too. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. Supposedly compromises our decision-making in the field.
Yeah,
But I digress. Thanks for your help. And for
Okay,
listening to my
up
language.
with them.
Glad someone else might remember her now, too.
Okay. White chocolate yummies. Ooh, $5. Bits. Mock apple, mock apple. Great banana, shot grenade. Yeah, I'd have rather that went down without all the gunfire. Why have you just stood there? In the corner? Weirdly. Okay, so what are we doing now? Still infiltrating that. I want to do that one because I think we can go and have a look. Talk to some peeps. Find credentials that way. Seems to be jammed. Ronnie or engineering. Let's go to the region map. So yeah, so over here we got the credentials optional. Let's go over here then.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Attack.
The third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from?
Oh, trying to find out. You're alright, you could have been killed.
Not likely. I've been keeping my lamps open for these things ever since they started attacking. But thanks for the concern all the same. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested. But no such luck.
Why won't she send out a patrol?
Officer Carr says we've already committed too many units to the field and that the Protectorate could launch a counterattack at any moment. That if I nag her on it one more time, she'll, quote, have me peeling spectrum potatoes till my
Spectrum
phalanges
potatoes.
fall off. And everyone
Ooh,
knows
sounds
you
painful.
can't shoot for shit without your trigger finger. So instead of allocating necessary resources, she set up a bounty terminal, handing our defense spending over to freelancers.
Tell
In
me
short,
off.
it's an easy way to convert bullets into bits. If you're keen on lending a hand, bounty terminal's just left of the constabulary. Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my
Ooh, I
last
might go back and look at that
performance review.
first before we...
So I guess we're trusting in
move on.
degenerate bounty hunters now.
Hey, I could be a degenerate bounty hunter. Give you a performance peer review?
That would be an understatement. Look, a fresh conscript like you wouldn't understand. I was
I'm
due
not a
promotion
conscript.
3 cycles ago. Yet here I am, same rank and post, constantly being lectured and talked down, mocking me like I'm some unlearned recruit.
Thanks for the tip. I'll have a look at the bounty
You
terminal.
watch out for those airborne bastards. Damn things have a taste for human blood. Really wish I could give those drones a piece of my mind. Unfortunately, I need to hang back and
Why don't you
exercise
join-
my
join me?
obedience to authority. Go out there and do what I can't. Show that bounty terminal and those Protectorate drones why no one fucks with Fairfield.
Okay, bounty terminal, bounty terminal. Confront some. I don't even know what that one is. Where's the bounty terminal? Yeah, it doesn't look like a bounty terminal. Yeah. Keep running. Hey, it's up there.
When might I begin laboring for Auntie? I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate fund.
Maybe down here.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and
You,
swear,
what do you want?
I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Possibly. Usually dabble in matters of life and death. Nothing serious as high finance.
In Auntie's choice, high finance is life and death, friend. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
Yeah, right. Just what do you need me to help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? Well, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me.
Right.
Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency, so they can strike.
Yeah, so they can strike. Where's Spire Grove?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Right. What's it for him?
Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Quite blind. Could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Don't trust you. Well, okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Okay.
All right, then.
Consider it done.
Don't let me keep you.
What's this? Wanted reward. There we go. Look up your own bounty. Okay. No, it's standing bounty is filed for Glitchy. He thanks you for abiding the law. Look up local bounties. Wanted drone swarm. Protector has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatists drones to Fairfield. The drones cannot be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marking and must therefore be destroyed. The drones were last seen in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. Value of bits positive reinforcement will be awarded. Whoever brings them down. Okay.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a liquor gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you
Store this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you?
No, I'm not.
On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
Who are you exactly?
Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and Caretaker of Worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
I'll give my name up to prisoners, but nice to meet you, Warden.
Manners. How refreshing.
You're a warden, shouldn't you be guarding yourself from the outside
I'm
of
not
it?
that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm.
Happen to know any way to get into the armory, would you?
And if I did?
Better I get inside the armory than people who are imprisoned, you right?
What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are...
Yeah, circumstances.
Perhaps you're right.
I'm usually
We
right.
need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell.
I mean to go to the very spirit of discretion.
I'll be waiting.
Ooh, armory. Armory good, armory good. Just gonna have a wander around here, guys. Don't mind me. Hello, Warden.
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard.
Yeah, you're like a couple of feet from the other side, but okay. Alright, now about the armory.
There's an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these 2 dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it.
Roof, you say? I'm supposed to get up there.
I leave that to you to discover. Be grateful I offered you this much. That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be subjected to another lecture on the benefits of the free market. Goodbye, and pray we never
You're the
meet
only
outside
Protectorate
this
one I've liked so far.
I will, of course, be required by duty to meet you as an adversary under such circumstances.
Okay, so the roof. There will be a way up somewhere.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
Out on the roof. And there we go. Oh yeah. Grenades. Shells. Into plates, whatever they are. That's everything. It wasn't that good an armory.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
I just walked in. Group camp.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. Anyway, thanks for your help, friend. We were nigh at our wits' end trying to get into that armory. Now we can stop speculating on what's inside and actually do some work.
It's taking a lot of time. Sure, that's worth more than a pat on the back.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper
Yeah.
channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the Aether. Understood?
Understood.
Good.
Woohoo! More goodies. I got the battery. Enough. Okay, let's get out of here. Well, let's see what we got first. Weapons. We've got shock machine gun. Service pistols. That's 18 shock damage. The shotgun's nice, but I'm not sure. 17 times 8 though, so that might actually be fairly good. Shock, I want to get for the robots which keep turning up. It's currently on 5. One of these are better. Got in base health. No, 5 base plus 5 base health. Charge rate, toxicity drain, critical damage, and yeah. That. Shock grenades. Food stuff.
Fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that, except that I hate it.
Our target
Okay,
audience
bartender.
here is people who want to forget their worries, and sometimes their names.
Yep, that sounds good.
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon,
Name
purveyor
Pending
of
Saloon.
spirits and
I like it.
stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
Looking for information. Have any?
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between them protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war? Any particular topic you have in mind?
What? Folks saying about the Vox relay station.
Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Okay, so how did Anti-Choice Spaces, Anti-Cleo and Spaces Choice become one company?
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Anti-Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
Folks saying they've done that one. Anything you can tell me about the people who run this town?
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell
What if he's
bypass
just got
guns to a
home?
Raptidon. Ain't one of
So-
them falsely magniloquent
Oh,
types,
it's so.
though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Gee, suns are hot. going on here? Who's in charge of the
Vox
we've done that
Station's
one.
run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli.
One sec.
Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work.
Hello.
Even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Right, and that's all I
My
need to know.
pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Frozen in space for the last 9 years. The raid in the secret protective
Apologies,
base.
but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
Yeah, it opens right there.
Reckon so. Here's what we've got.
You got biomass canister. Bit of food, not bothered about that.
Branded sprat crisp penalty buckets. Oh, but I digress. Just as in Tosco, we all need to perform.
Right now, we're going to call it a night, because my wife is home and I'm going to spend some time with her. So, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope I see you again soon. Until then, night all, have a good one.